Hey guys, so today this video is going to be about hauling in new sheep. I drove down with my buddy down to the Kenai, which was about a 450 mile trip, 500 miles. And we did that. Just went down there and turned and burned and came back and picked up 6 Icelandic sheep. And now we are gonna have to figure out how to get them back up to the cabin. Last spring, whenever I brought up the other sheep, what I ended up doing was hog tying them and then putting them in a snow-go sled and just kind of bringing them up. But I don't know, these ones seem a little bit more skittish, so probably gonna do that again. With the goats, we just kind of just let them out and they just started running, you know, and they just eventually wound up at our property basically because they were just following the trail. But yeah, I got a bunch of hay. This is gonna be it's gonna be fun. All right, well, we got the first one. Her back leg's tied. Try and put your leg over her. She's not gonna like the. How you feel, Dan?
Pretty good.
All right, we are gonna go up the trail here. This over here is where there's gonna be a big sheep pasture. I'm gonna make this, clear all this by hand this coming summer. I'll clear it by hand so I save all these little baby trees.
We're not there yet.
He's cuddling the sheep.
Oh, I thought still sheep.
All right, so we just tied her horns up. And want to untie her back legs, and then we're gonna walk her over to the outdoor sheep pen, and then we're probably gonna tie her up and then go get her babies. So got her on here. These are the lambing pens. We're gonna go get your babies now. All right, here's all. We just got this guy. He got his back legs tied. He's just a little ram. These are all real young Icelandics. There's 3 ewes right here. There's another little ram. That one we just took wasn't you, and this guy's a ram. Well, that's 2 down. Just got 4 more to go. Pretty sure that's her, I'm pretty sure that's her baby. Now you see this guy right here? He's famous. He was on a Princess Cruise commercial.
Yep.
What was it?
My belt was on TV.
Yeah. all right. That's... Yeah, so he's famous. Got a famous guy here. Who would have thought?
All right, let's open this sheep.
I think that red one might be her other baby. Maybe we should take that one. Well, we just, we got 3 more. Yeah. After we get all these sheep out and put in the pen, we gotta go check wolf traps. And then I'm teaching a beaver trapping class for some kids. So probably gonna go check out some beaver lodges and just make sure that they're not dead lodges. Yeah, I put a wolf bait out 2 weeks ago, and I snared one wolf the other day, but he unfortunately chewed out. He chewed the snare. He didn't like chew his foot off or nothing. He just cut the cable with his teeth, basically. But we're gonna go see if there's any caught up and still there. Hopefully they're dead. But yeah, we're gonna haul these last 3 sheep and start doing that. All right, well, all 6 of them are in. Probably let them relax for a little bit and then get these pins ready for them. We gotta put our big ram inside this pen because our other ewe is about a lamb, I think. So we're out on our trap line here, me and Dan. Wave, Dan. We're on a section of line that we didn't trap this year. We cut it in the fall, and we're following a river, and we just got kind of burnt out on cutting, so we just headed out into the marsh. But yeah, we're running it and seeing lots of good sign. There's lots of some fresh fox or coyote sign. There was wolf. I thought maybe I seen some old lynx tracks, but we're not really targeting lynx very much this year just because there's not a whole lot of them right now. But we checked one of the wolf baits, and the wolves were at the bait, but they were not next to the snares. So we still got another wolf bait that maybe they found it. I don't know. These tracks over here are pretty fresh, so they might have found it in the last couple of days, which would be nice. But yeah, I think this year we're gonna, I don't know, the plans are still kind of up in the air about where we're gonna go, but I think we're gonna finish cutting this trail to the river and maybe jump the next river and start cutting on that side. It's kind of hard to gauge where there's good fur without actually going there and just looking at it. So yeah, we're gonna start heading back to the next wolf bait. Here's some fresh looking wolf sign. The big boy. Real hard to turn, blow snow in one hand. What is this grouse doing? So this is one of the footholds right here. If he would have just stayed on the trail, he might have found that foothold right there. You can see the pan right there. Looked like he just crossed the trail though, which is all right. I can see that he went right through right there. That bait station is up this way more. Yeah, I don't see any signs that he was ever on the trail. Hopefully he's sitting in the next foothold or a snare up ahead. It's getting warm enough now that I think it's easier for him to find the bait and whatnot. Or they're just now realizing that there's lots of rabbits and stuff in here to eat, and they're finally coming back in to try and eat them. So there was nothing at the bait stations. We ended up just coming and cutting firewood instead. Ran around out in the marsh a little bit and found some muskrat huts, but we're running low on wood, so we just came and did that. Yeah, this is just a big old burn. Best firewood you'll ever have is wood that's already been pre-burnt.